Oh dear. Now, I think when you're 2 down with 3 to play, you can't afford any mistakes. Never mind one at the start of the frame. Just pushed it on and hit it too thick.
We talk about resilience. Matt Selt might have been a little taken aback by the resilience that Tepchire showed since he lost that frame in snookering himself on the green. He's put together 2 outstanding breaks in response, and he's not held back with that one.
No, and he might be on the bottom red here. And I just think with Tepchire, say it again, I'm not trying to use cliches, but it's all a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it? Everything he does. And he's always been like this. You know, there's all kinds of good things and bad things going on almost at the same time. And he's unlucky there, isn't he? And I guess it's one of the reasons for it is because he lets the balls run. You know, he brings good and bad luck into things. And he brings lots of skill and the odd sort of hapless mistake into it. He's almost forced into playing the brown here. The moment he's got Selt where he wants him, and now he's got to play a shot he doesn't really want to play, because of the fact he let the cue ball run like that. If this goes in, it could be lights out for that man.
Odd-looking table, isn't it, with the red splayed right across from left to right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's how Tepchire plays the game. Now he's completely stretching on this. I mean, he's been very successful with the rest all day. He's played some terrific shots, but this is another very difficult one.
Huge.
Well, that is very unusual for Tepchire to play a shot making sure of a ball, because normally he plays all the big shots all the time. And there was some evidence of using his experience there. He just wanted it in, and now what a chance he's got to get this match won.
Well, he looks cool enough externally, but there must be a bit of emotion
26.
Internally right now as he edges towards victory. And what a big victory it will be. It will be just confirmation of a return to something close to his very best game.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget that he came here to Sheffield, the English Institute of Sport, with his tour place in jeopardy. Never mind getting to the Crucible. And, well, the points that will go alongside this, you know, and the chance to play there and gain more points if he can beat a seeded player. All these things will sort of give a bit of insurance for his tour place. Nothing worse than thinking he might have to be at Q School. He's one of many that are just a little bit too good for that, as we're seeing here.
And he's had to work hard, hasn't he? Andrew Paget threw everything at him in defeat. Jack Jones made life very difficult for him, and he had to show real mettle to get over the line in a decider. He's had to show it again today, 6-4 behind.
Well, he doesn't know what to play here, and at least he's taking his time on shots. He's not just rushing into them. The blue, he doesn't want to kiss the red to the left of the pink, playing around a couple of cushions. That was a nice shot. It didn't look that difficult, but he did think it through, and that's one thing that occasionally he has not done over the years. One thing with this game, when you're at the table, there is very little, well, there's nothing that your opponent can do. And sometimes you have to occupy the table. Doesn't necessarily suit Tepchai's game, but he's such a beautiful player that, you know, there can be more things, I think, to improve his game. And right now, he's on the brink.
Well, he's not perfect on the red. Matsell fearing the worst. Slightly hampered with his cueing. Should be okay though. 55 in front, 67 left, so this black and another red.
Worth saying that his 3 previous visits to the Crucible, he lost all of his matches, but he's played John Higgins, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Judd Trump, and Trump when he won it, and Higgins when he won it. So, you know, should he get there, maybe someone isn't one of those 3.
Yeah, what price? Neil Robertson,
yeah, well,
player of the season.
Very possibly, but you can't argue with the fact that if you're in the draw, it'd be someone that you mightn't want to be up against. If he plays well, he can just blitz anybody, I think.
Well, the way in which he's won the last 3 frames has been so impressive. Remember the huge disappointment of having not gone 8-6 up when he snookered himself on the green. The 74 clearance in response, dislodging the brown right over the centre, was brilliant. The previous frame, similar. And this has been remarkably serene and calm in its composure, this match-winning break to take him back to the Crucible. Lost out in qualifying last year, rather lost his way with his game. Couldn't buy a victory during periods of this season. Arrived in Sheffield under pressure of trying to remain a professional. Well, not only has he achieved that, he'll be playing in the biggest tournament of all. And he will be a threat to whoever he plays. He's so dangerous when he gets on a roll, Tepchai, and it looks as though he's got the old confidence, the old swagger back.
Yeah, and just briefly, don't forget, he tried to play in Gibraltar, got diverted to Malaga, got sent back to Manchester, drove his car, or was driven to Heathrow to get over there to try and get some points against a wildcard player, just to scramble some points to stay on the tour. His cue got lost, all sorts of things happened, and it's all a distant memory now. His tour card is safe. He's back at the Crucible, and good luck to him.
Yeah, tough on Matsell, who's played very well himself in this match, and it's taken a really outstanding performance from Tepchai and Nu to deny him in these last 3 frames from 7-all. Really outstanding, and he's going to finish, it would appear, on a high with his 3rd century of the match. Great news for snooker, I think, to see Tepchai and Nu playing this well again. He's a treat to watch. He's fantastically gifted, one of the most talented players in the game, and he's proving once again that form is temporary, class is permanent. It's his third 100, I think, of the day. And Matsell congratulates him. Gracious in defeat. He knows how good those last 3 frames were from Tepchai. He can scarcely have ever played better at a most crucial moment of the season, which means that his season is far from done, because he'll be playing at the Crucible